You've been lied to repeatedly by dealerships and auto mechanics, and that is why most cars never even reach 100,000 miles. The truth is, shady practices and scams drain your wallet long before your car gives out. Today, we'll expose the top car scams you need to avoid, and stay to the very end, because the last one is the trick that even smart buyers fall for every day. Number 1. Extended warranty upsells. One of the biggest dealership scams is the extended warranty that promises peace of mind but delivers almost nothing. These warranties often exclude the parts most likely to fail, require you to follow strict and expensive maintenance schedules, and lock you into using overpriced service centers. Many drivers only discover the fine print when they file a claim, and by then thousands of dollars are already wasted. The coverage is marketed as protection, but in reality it's a profit machine for the dealership. Our next scam will take us off the warranty desk and straight onto the sales floor, where shady financing tricks can cost you more than the car itself. Number 2. Financing traps with hidden fees. Dealership financing often looks attractive with low monthly payments, but hidden fees and inflated interest rates turn the deal into a money pit. Unsuspecting buyers end up paying thousands more than the car's real value over the life of the loan. Some dealers also slip in add-ons like gap insurance or protection packages without fully explaining them, stacking the contract with charges you never agreed to. By the time you realize, the paperwork is signed and binding. The next scam targets drivers at the pump and in the service lane, where premium fuel requirements and unnecessary services drain money without delivering real benefits. Number 3. The premium fuel required myth. Some dealerships and service advisors insist that your car needs premium fuel, even if the manufacturer clearly states it runs fine on regular. This scam exploits the common belief that higher octane equals better performance, tricking drivers into spending hundreds more per year at the pump. Unless your manual specifically states your vehicle requires premium, you're paying extra for no benefit. The only ones gaining are the stations and the dealers pushing the lie. Next, we'll move from the fuel pump to the service bay, where fake maintenance schedules are designed to keep you coming back long before your car actually needs work. Number 4. Fake maintenance schedules. Dealerships often create special service schedules that go far beyond what the manufacturer recommends. They push early fluid changes, unnecessary inspections, and overpriced tune-ups just to inflate service bills. The trick works because most drivers never double-check their owner's manual, so they trust the dealer's word. In reality, sticking to the manufacturer's official schedule keeps your car reliable without draining your wallet. The next scam shifts to the used car lot, where rolling back odometers is still alive and well, even in the digital age. Number 5. Digital odometer rollbacks. Many buyers think odometer fraud disappeared with old mechanical dials, but digital rollbacks are more common than ever. Scammers use cheap software to reset mileage displays, making high-mile cars look fresh with low mileage. This trick inflates the price by thousands while hiding the real wear and tear on the engine, transmission, and suspension. Unless you run a VIN history check and inspect service records, you may never know until major parts start failing. Our next scam takes place after you sign the dotted line, when dealers slip in bogus documentation fees that pad their profit without adding any real service. Number 6. Bogus documentation fees. Dealerships often tack on doc fees that claim to cover paperwork processing, but in reality the cost of filing vehicle documents is minimal. Some states regulate these charges, but in many cases dealers inflate them to hundreds of dollars for pure profit. Because the fee is buried in the final contract, most buyers assume it's mandatory. In truth, it's negotiable and often nothing more than an extra line of dealer revenue. The next scam hits you when you think you're buying peace of mind, with rustproofing and fabric protection packages that cost more than they're worth. Number 7. Overpriced rustproofing and protection packages. Dealers love to sell lifetime rustproofing, fabric sealants, and paint protection at sky-high markups. In reality, most modern cars already come with factory corrosion warranties and protective coatings built in. The sprays and sealants applied by dealers often wear off quickly or are no better than cheap products you could buy yourself. Buyers end up paying hundreds or even thousands for coverage that adds no real value. Our next scam hides in the finance office, where sneaky add-ons like VIN etching are sold as theft protection, even though the benefit benefit is minimal and the price is wildly inflated. Number 8. VIN etching markups. This is the process of engraving your car's vehicle identification number onto the windows to deter theft. It's a simple service that costs less than $30 at most locksmiths, or can even be done with a DIY kit. Dealerships, however, often charge $300 to $500 for the same thing, slipping it into finance paperwork as if it were mandatory. In most cases, it provides little added protection, and the inflated price makes it one of the easiest scams to avoid. The next scam is even sneakier, showing up in as-is used car sales, where dealers hide behind fine print to avoid responsibility for major problems. Number 9. The as-is trap on used cars. When a dealer sells a car as is, they're disclaiming all responsibility for hidden defects. Buyers often discover major issues like transmission problems or electrical fault within weeks, but by then, the dealer is legally off the hook. This scam preys on people who skip pre-purchase inspections or assume all dealer cars come with a warranty. Without protection, you're left footing the repair bill on a car that was doomed from the start. Our next scam shows up when it's time for repairs, with shady mechanics inventing problems your car doesn't even have just to pad the invoice. Number 10. Phantom repair charges. Some repair shops scam drivers by inventing problems that don't exist. They might claim your brakes are worn out when they're still safe, or that your battery needs replacement when it's perfectly fine. Unsuspecting customers approve the work, and by the time the invoice is paid, hundreds are wasted on parts and labor that were never needed. A second opinion or simple inspection could expose the scam instantly. The next scam happens before you even drive the car off the lot, with dealers slipping unnecessary add-ons into the final price that most buyers never notice until it's too late. Number 11. Sneaky dealer add-ons. Dealers often pack contracts with extras like nitrogen-filled tires, pinstripes, wheel locks, or market adjustments. These add-ons are presented as part of the deal, but in reality they cost the dealer very little while adding hundreds or thousands to your bill. Because they're bundled into the paperwork, many buyers don't realize they're optional. The result is paying inflated prices for accessories you may not want or need. Our next scam hits drivers in the repair bay again, where mechanics push fluid flushes that sound important but often do more harm than good. Number 12. Unnecessary fluid flushes. Shops often recommend transmission, power steering, or brake fluid flushes far more often than manufacturers require. These services are pushed as preventive maintenance, but in many cases they're unnecessary and can even disturb settled debris, causing new problems. The scam works because flushes sound technical and urgent. So many drivers agree without question. Following the actual service intervals in your owner's manual is the only way to know what your car really needs. The next scam goes digital, with shady online car listings hiding salvage titles and accident histories under clean photos and slick descriptions. Number 13. Hidden salvage titles. Many cars that were once totaled in accidents are rebuilt and sold as if they were clean, safe vehicles. Scammers use loopholes or shady paperwork to hide the salvage status, making the car look like a normal used vehicle. The danger is that these cars often have frame damage, electrical problems, or airbags that were never replaced. Without checking a VIN history, buyers end up paying full price for a car worth a fraction of its sticker. Our next scam preys on drivers stuck at the roadside, where predatory tow truck operators inflate bills or even hold cars hostage until you pay up. Number 14. Predatory towing charges. Break down on the side of the road and you're at the mercy of whoever shows up with the tow truck. Some operators exploit this by charging outrageous rates, towing your car to far-off lots, or refusing to release it until you pay inflated storage fees. Drivers often feel trapped because their car is essentially being held hostage. Without knowing local towing laws or having roadside assistance, you can end up paying far more than a fair tow should cost. The next scam waits at the body shop, where shops inflate insurance estimates and bill for work that's never fully completed. Number 15. Inflated body shop estimates. After an accident, some body shops exaggerate repair costs to squeeze more money from insurance companies and unsuspecting drivers. They may bill for parts that were never replaced, charge premium rates for basic labor, or use low-quality components while claiming OEM replacements. The car might look repaired, but hidden shortcuts can leave it unsafe. Always request itemized invoices and, if possible, compare estimates across across multiple shops. Our next scam strikes when you're shopping for financing online, with fake loan approval sites designed to harvest your data and lock you into sky-high interest. Number 16. Fake online loan approvals. Shady websites promise instant car loan approvals, but their real goal is to harvest your personal and financial information. Some funnel you into predatory lenders with sky-high rates, while others simply sell your data to third parties. Victims often don't realize the scam until their inbox fills with spam, or they're locked into a crushing loan. Always verify lenders through trusted banks, credit unions, or well-known financial institutions before signing anything. The next scam hides in roadside service plans, where companies sell you memberships that sound like insurance but deliver almost nothing when you actually break down. Number 17. Worthless roadside assistance plans. Some third-party companies sell emergency roadside assistance packages that look like real insurance, but when you actually call for help, you face long delays, denied coverage, or service fees that make the plan useless. These scams rely on low prices and slick marketing to lure drivers in. The reality is, reputable coverage through your insurer or auto club costs a little more but actually delivers when you need it. Our next scam lurks in the world of used car sales again, where title washing makes flood-damaged vehicles look brand new. Number 18. Title washing. Flood-damaged and totaled cars often carry branded titles that warn future buyers. Scammers move these vehicles across state lines or exploit paperwork loopholes to wash the title, erasing the salvage or flood history. On the surface, the car looks legitimate, but hidden rust, mold, and electrical damage surface months later. Without a thorough VIN history check, you could pay top dollar for a car that is worth almost nothing. The next scam shows up at small used car lots, where buy here, pay here financing sounds convenient, but traps buyers with sky-high interest and repossession risks. Number 19. Buy here, pay here traps. Some small used car lots offer in-house financing with no credit checks, which sounds appealing to buyers who can't get approved elsewhere. The catch is massive interest rates, weekly payments, and aggressive repossession policies that keep you paying without ever building real equity. Many drivers lose their cars after just a few missed payments, while the dealer resells the same vehicle to the next victim. It's a cycle designed to make profit off failure, not to help people own cars. Our final scam hides in plain sight, buried in dealer markups labeled as market adjustment fees that charge you thousands simply because the dealer can do so. Number 20. Market adjustment fees. Dealers often add a market adjustment line to the sticker, claiming high demand justifies an extra few $1,000s. In reality, this markup has nothing to do with the car's value, it's pure profit for the dealership. Shoppers who don't push back or compare prices end up paying far more than necessary. The worst part is that these fees are framed as non-negotiable, even though they can often be challenged or avoided by walking away. We've just seen 20 of the most common car scams that drain wallets and leave drivers stuck with regret. The good news is that every one of them can be avoided. Check your paperwork, verify VIN history, compare estimates, and never sign until you understand exactly what you're paying for. Knowledge is the best defense against dealership games and shady repair shops. Which of these scams have you come across yourself? Drop it in the comments, because your story might keep someone else from falling into the same trap. And if this breakdown helped you spot the red flags, hit like, share it with a friend who's car shopping soon, and subscribe for more guides that protect your money and your ride.